What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? Up on the Ain't Nothing Funny, and I'm Alamo the Prez, and no, I ain't have no sex relationships with no porn star. Telling you who is, big bro.
You already know. Working at the brown table. Big Mike in the place. What's going on, boy?
Shit, chilling, man. You already, man. How you been, though, man? How you been?
Cooler, man. Cooler, man. Slow motion, everything. Slow motion, everything getting put together. We're going to
Yeah,
do it right this time. We're going to do it right this time. Not that it wasn't done right the last time, but it's going to be
even
done our
better.
way.
Way better, kid. Way better, man. You already know, man.
Yeah.
My shit was it was a cool day. It's been cool couple of days, man. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Can't complain about it. Can't rush it. Can't rush the day. You just gotta take this shit by time and time and time. Yeah, but it's been good, man. I've been good, man. Been trying to work
Yeah.
on some other ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that just going past me and shit like that. You know, when you working on ideas, trying to figure out ideas, sometimes that shit could kill you.
Yeah.
Man, I've been working hard, man, trying to figure out some ideas, man. You know, for the show, I want to give a
Yeah,
shout
man.
out. I want to give a shout out to Ain't Nothing Funny. You know what I mean? On our congratulations to the show on 100
The 100
episodes.
shows, 100
Yeah,
episodes, 100 episodes. All right.
100 episodes, and this year, not even counting last year. You want to count last year? It's more than that. It's about 200 and some change. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I've been doing it shit like that. So I want to give a great shout out to that. You know what I mean? Proud
Mhm.
of that. Yeah, keep working, trying to keep this shit going forward, and better things gonna come out. You know, as you work, your process start to build and it gets better and better, bro.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Shout out to Brock, man. Shout out to Jay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Shout out to y'all for being on the show. Some of the shows last year and some of the shows this year. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that participated in this year's season. I fucks with.
You
So you
already
know,
know.
other than that,
Definitely got shout out to the thinking girl back green. You already know.
yeah. Shout
Shout
out to
out
the
to the
vets, man.
Underground Lounge, Larry Loud, Franklin Stewart, everybody show. Even shout out to the Evening Rush, Big Don, doing his thing. Definitely that. Everybody there.
Shout out.
No doubt. No doubt. Love for everybody, man. We got love for everybody. We want to see everybody make it
Good
in the
looking.
game, man. Everybody on the same, we're on the same road. You already know the saying. We might have came over in the same ship, but we're not in the same boat.
Word up, man. Good shit. Good looking, Andrew. You know what I mean? Like, man, no lie, man. Like, shout out to everything, man. Shout out to keeping it moving, man. Even though when you be feeling like you ain't getting nowhere and your time is you being wasted, man. There's always something good come out, man. So that's why I
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
again.
Well, you ain't never wasting time as long as you know you keeping it moving. You doing what it gotta be done. You already know it's not a waste of time. Everything is not even stagnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's put in that footwork, man. It's put in that work, man. Doing what the fuck you gotta go do, bro. But
No
this shit is
doubt,
like
no doubt.
a successor, man. I feel all right, man. I feel great that I still doing something for this long, bro. You know what I mean? Thank you, man. Once again.
No doubt,
All
no
right,
doubt.
more to come. Thank you, Betty. More to come, man. You know, and this
Definitely,
gonna be
definitely,
my thing.
yeah, definitely big shout out to all the members of Brooklyn and the Brown Table that stayed pulling up, the new members that stayed pulling up, the old members that stayed, waiting for the process. You already know. Thank you for your patience. You know what I mean? Definitely,
Yo,
big shout out to all the new members of What's Happening with Mike and the Mike. We got something coming for you. You know what I mean?
Drew is crazy. He said, "Shout out to Terrence Crawford for whooping Spencer ass." Shout out to that nigga too, man.
You.
Shout out to that shit. Strong, man. I see that. You put the strongs on that shit, man. Yo,
Yeah,
man.
big shout out to Black Howard back like no doubt.
Yeah, shout out to Black
Definitely
Howard,
big shout out to Black Howard.
man. We ain't forget
Definitely
about
that.
you. We ain't
Yeah, man. Definitely shout out to Black Howard.
shout out to the family tree, man. Shout out to everybody once again that's still with us though, man. Shout out to the people that was really there, that was really watching. You know what I mean? I didn't care who it was, but shout out to everybody.
No doubt,
Y'all,
no doubt.
y'all with us on this journey. Yo, man, how you really feeling today, man? I know you was up on the latest topic, bro. I
Oh
know
yeah,
you
no
was up
doubt.
on that this racism shit, the best of racism.
Yeah, most of that.
I know you keeping the salute, good lookings, man. Facebook user. I know I know you've been keeping up with what's going on up in this world, man. The
I mean,
situation.
how can you not? How you can? You already
You
know.
know,
You
you
can't.
know what I mean?
That's nothing to be avoided, man. That's everywhere around you.
I know it seemed like it's getting depressing, right? It ain't seem like we going
Nah,
back
it ain't getting
into
depressed. It ain't getting depressed. I'm just surprised it ain't been jumping off more than that, bro. It's not depressing.
1940s all over again, man. 40s, we going to the 50s and shit like that, all the 60s all over again, man. You don't think so? You don't look it don't look like it's coming into that?
I mean, it do, but like I said, old schoolers like me, we seen a little bit of that. You know what I mean? All depends on where you grew up at. We seen a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Without even reading what you read at school.
Mm-hmm.
We seen a little bit of that. It all depends on where you grew up at. I grew up a little bit down south, mostly up here. But we seen all of that. You know what I mean? I went to school with that down there.
No,
So
this
you
shit.
see it, you see it. So it's not different. You know what I mean? It's not different. Not surprisingly, somebody call you out of that. And then, you look at us, we say it every day. So that's like, water on the duck's back. It's just gonna roll right off.
I don't think we ever gonna see a piece to that shit like a normal life of people not looking at us. Yo, what's good, man? What's good? What's good, Facebook user? It seems like to me that we'll never get peace within amongst ourselves, man. Without all of this hatred is constantly keep going on, man. And this shit is it's really sickening to we knew what was going on, but now we getting more of it to our grands and all our
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your grandkids gotta see it. Your kids gotta see it, no doubt.
yeah, they gotta get affected to some shit now that don't have nothing to do with nobody, bro. It was good, CL. That have nothing to do with nobody, bro. And it's like, yo, when is this madness gonna stop? Yo, people out here is really taking a exception to like what's going on with hatred right now, and we in a crisis, a mid crisis ourselves right now. We all going through the same shit right now. Little poverty, little food, and everything is not going our way and shit like that. Water being poisoned, and people out here worrying about hurting each other and shit. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Mm.
I mean, in a whole, man, that's what it is. You already know, because I guess that's the big plan. You know what I mean? From day one, you know, us killing ourselves, us being prejudiced against whatever, whoever. That's kind of like old and lame, man. It's like really played out. But you got hidden forces behind you, coming at you. What the hell am I gonna do to you? That's not
Well,
crazy.
it's like, yo, we going through a little bit too much to be really going through what's the name, man. Like, yo, we really gotta focus up on us, on our humans, us being human beings. Because when the shit really do hit the fan and push comes to shove, then we gonna see a lot of people true colors, man. It's gonna be.
I mean, it
It's
already
gonna
hit
be
the
a full
fan and
war.
already came to
It's,
shove. It
it's,
can't
it's going
shove
to
no
be
more
calm
than
from
that.
iPhone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
calm from iPhone. Hey.
What's good, top dog? Yeah, man. It's gonna be a very cultural war. I would see that, bro. I would see that. I would see, man, right now, everybody gotta really look up and bless God and think that we living today and we eating and we got a mouth to feed, bro. You running
No
up in
doubt.
here and you 21 and shit like that. I blame that. Like I said, I keep telling y'all. Peace again, once again, dog. Yo, I
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
telling y'all that that from that chair incident, that was just a little start. Everybody didn't understand it. That was a little start.
The boat,
That was
the boat
something
launch. The boat launch. Little boat launch.
that was it was all cute to us and all of that shit for the game. But then when the shit really getting ready to start hit the fan, we gonna really be reaping the benefits of the bad end of the stick. Because all of that shit coming to us is going bad. Ain't nothing gonna look good for us. I can say that. Because we fighting a big war.
Let's go to Jacksonville, Florida now. Press conference on that shooting that took place here. Let's listen to
shooter. This afternoon, a little after 1 p.m., an individual we have not yet officially identified entered a Dollar Tree in the Newtown area of Jacksonville, outfitted with a tactical vest, armed with an AR-style rifle and a handgun. Then the shooter killed 3 people before turning the gun on himself, taking his own life. Other than the 3 individuals killed and the shooter himself, there are no additional people who suffered gunshot wounds. We are not identifying the deceased victims at this time, but I can tell you that there are 2 male victims and 1 female victim. All of the deceased victims are Black. Multiple units from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office responded to this active shooter scene, as did members of Jacksonville Fire Rescue, our mayor, and city leaders. We are still in the very early stages of this investigation, so there's a lot of information that we don't know at this time. I will share with you the information that I have been able to verify. The shooter was believed to have resided in Clay County with his parents. He was involved in a 2016 domestic call in Clay County with no arrest. In 2017, he did have a Baker Act. We know that at 11:39 a.m. today, Sheriff Cook gave us information that he left Clay County, headed to Jacksonville. At 1:18 p.m., he texted his father and told his father to check his computer. At 1:53 p.m., the shooter's family members called the Clay County Sheriff's Office. By that time, he had already began shooting in Jacksonville. The Clay County Sheriff's Office, who has been assisting our agency with this investigation, received information after the shooting that the shooter had authored several manifestos, one to his parents, one to the media, and one to federal agents. Portions of these manifestos detailed the shooter's disgusting ideology of hate. Plainly put, this shooting was racially motivated, and he hated Black people. He wanted to kill. That's the one and only time I'll use that word. I want to be very clear that there is absolutely no evidence that the shooter is part of any large group. We know that he acted completely alone. If you take a look at the images on the screen, you'll be able to see what he utilized. The weapons that the shooter used today are a Glock and an AR-15 style rifle. This is a dark day in Jacksonville's history. Any loss of life is tragic, but the hate that motivated the shooter's killing spree adds an additional layer of heartbreak. There's no place for hate in our community, and this is not Jacksonville. As a member of this Jacksonville community, I'm sickened by this cowardly shooter's personal ideology of hate.
I gotta stop that. You know why I had to stop that? It's kind of sad that yo, you didn't even get a chance to live out your life, bro. You killed yourself. So that's what made me angry. You should have been locked up. You should have got locked up. That's all we got. That's all we got. You should have been locked the fuck up. I didn't want you to die. I didn't want you to take the cowardly way out. If you have that type of problem and you feel some type of way, take that shit out on the brothers that's inside of jail. Go and try to join an Aryan Nation or whatever you will be able to join if you make it through when going to jail, bro. Right. That's some real brutal shit. And then all of these silent killers that's against us. It's from he not even from that state where he killed these people. So y'all planning out shit. Y'all sitting down there, yo, these Black people, man. I ain't here to be starting up no Armageddon or no shit like that. But we fucked up for ourselves, I feel. While we killing each other and using weapons for dumb shit and all of that other shit. These crackers out here getting weapons and holding it for protection, holding it for whatever they trying to protect. They trying to protect their people. You know how many that the white supremacists is out there is happy that all of this shit is going on, bro.
Yeah.
It's going on
That's
too
crazy.
much.
That's crazy too, because my son live out there in Jacksonville, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is
definitely that.
this shit is going on too much. When it's going on till it's getting sick. It's making me sick. You still got people out here don't understand that we all out here trying to make a living too, bro. You see this shit? We all out here trying to make a living too, bro. Neighbor calls a cop on a black couple walking through their brand new house.
Wow.
Their brand new. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And then when they call the cops and all of this, you try to justify shit. He said, I didn't know y'all in our neighborhood. All type of shit. But we don't kind of like to thieves and criminals. Yo, so so because my skin color is a certain color, now I'm a thief or I'm a criminal.
Wow.
Now I'm a thief or I'm a criminal. So when is this madness gonna stop, bro? When is this madness gonna stop, bro? Until everybody be walking around here like the motherfucking what you call those shits?
Like you walking on eggshells, bro. Hey, where you go?
Now you're gonna have what you call those, the Black Panther type shit. You're gonna have that shit rebellious and building up back in the communities and all of that shit. When people could walk around and protect their communities and protect shit like that, bro. All of that shit. This shit is like a rude awakening for us, bro. Like a rude awakening. We all here happy. We all here happy. I'm telling you, off this Alabama shit. And then now they gotta put you back to being sad again. We still got our boots. We still got our boots on your neck.
Yeah. That's crazy, bro.
This shit is televised.
You can't even get nothing new without being guilty by being black.
Yo, these niggas in there, these niggas is not in there. These niggas in there is reasonable black folks. They in the Dollar Tree, bro. They not in no fucking, they not in the fucking Louis Gucci store and none of that shit. They not in the Whole Foods store. They in the motherfucking Dollar Tree, bro. So you know their meal was coming in less than what you gonna pay inside of a Whole Foods store or maybe a regular supermarket, bro.
That's probably the only crowded store he can find with a bunch of black people in it, which probably not. It's probably the only first store he rolled up on.
Yo, they have time and a limit. The stands that they had when he called his father, that was a flag that they should have been calling. I don't understand. Some of them kids right there be like that age and still living with their parents, 21 years old. Some of them, you know what I mean? I don't understand. You don't understand what's going on. Or you ain't hear him never say a racist slur in the house and got angry at any kind of thing. Those are the little shit that you got to pay attention to because those are the little signs and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then for now you got to say, you know what I mean? Everywhere in America now you got to have armed guards guarding places where black people is, but if it's any other race that was targeted against, they will have security. Like everything would have been boosted up. No disrespect to the alphabet community. No disrespect to the Chinese community or anybody else that's what's in it. But we always get the full end of the stick. Nobody really cares. The shit goes away. The shit goes away like the Buffalo shit. That shit went away. Nobody really cares until you hear him coming up for court. He got to go to trial or he got to go to something. And this shit is 14 years, bro.
Yeah.
Now we bring it back up, and then people hear about it, and that shit is like, oh man, that's corny, man. It ain't fresh wounds and shit like that. But every day, something like this is going on that's not being reported. You know, you got internet. You know, if you're going through somebody's internet, I bet you if you say some dumb shit on Facebook that's not that kind of race or something, you would get flagged.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Any social media. So you know he's going through his social media. Why would no red flag was on that shit? Be like, yo, bro, this dude putting up. He got squad stickers. I know he went way beyond that. If he went to go kill these people, he went way beyond what he was seeing on social media. If he went to go kill these people, he went way beyond. And then you got a brother that got to speak this shit. I know that shit hurt him, bro. I know that shit hurt him. Yo, what you think? What you think, bro? I know that shit hurt him, bro. I know that shit hurt him. Yo, this shit is wicked, man. What you think, bro?
Wow.
Time will tell. Time will tell, bro. Time will tell, man. Only thing it is about the folks ain't stupid. The folks, though, the only ones that they believe in Jesus, bro. With Jay, they say, well, Jesus gonna take care of everything. God say He gonna take care of everything. The folks ain't retaliated like that, unless you do something to them. You provoke it. You gotta provoke the folks to want to hurt you and shit like that. People we don't go off of sickness. Not every last one of us go off of sickness. Like yo, he did this to us, so we gotta go. But what if we was rolling off sickness? Hey, Mike, what you think? What would it be? What would it be?
Man, that ain't no sickness, man. That's just some straight hatred you got in your heart. That's not a sickness, bro. That's like a cancer. That's a growth.
Yeah, cancer is a sickness.
Growth.
Yeah, cancer is a sickness, though. You need medication for that. You need medication for that. You know how you get medicated, right?
But that hatred is ongoing. That's planted in you, bro.
You get knocked over your fucking head.
Yeah, that's planted in you.
And you know what? What's so crazy about it too? Like inside of a black folks home, I never been to none of my friends' house or black folks that I know was racist. Like no, I don't want you to fuck with this one person because this one person and the borderline and this and that and the third and everything. Yeah, we might have jokes and everybody had their part, but we don't play that big strong role of I just hate this race. Not all of us.
Yeah.
But other races they produce it amongst their kids, brother. That's the sick part.
It's like how many white friends you got?
That's the sick part. I had a couple of
white friends you know. How many white friends you got? How many white friends you ain't got with?
I had a couple of them. A couple of them that's decent people, decent folks. Nah, they don't bother me. I don't bother them. You know what I mean? Like yo, they more protected of me.
I'm like this.
I am than the folks.
I'm like this. If you cool, you cool. I wouldn't give a damn what you look like.
Word up. What's your
nationality? You could be a cool ass alien or something. Hey, I don't care. Hey,
long you smoking weed,
you cool, you cool. That's just me.
Yo, long you smoke bud, man. You alright with you. When we on the same page, man. You know
exactly.
I
don't judge people like that, man. I judge you by your character, man.
But yo,
who you is.
We seeing racism as its best right now, and I don't think it's gonna stop. I think that this shit is getting ready to get deeper than what it is, because what they trying to push, and they've been trying to push this narrative for a minute, and we wasn't falling for the monkey in the tailpipe. But as you go on, people gonna get tired of this shit, bro. Like,
I mean, they tired of it. They tired of it already. I mean, they starting to feel what we felt all those years, all those decades. Come on, you starting to feel how we feel. So it's like you fighting back. It's us always fighting. You just now fighting back. We was always fighting.
Yo, you see how they try to make it into a black love story though. At the ending of it, they said he was getting ready to go to an all black, like not an all black college, but predominantly majority of that shit was black. He was getting ready to go there, and a black security guard scared him off, and he ran. And then he went from there, and then did his job. He said the security guard said that they called the cops. He called the cops. He said the security guard. That's probably when they pursued him. It was too late. Yeah, it was goddamn late. But luckily, he didn't do that in that school. And then we got going through that story right there. He got the fucking early in this year. Earlier in this year, you get ready to see it getting ready to be a badass school year too. Earlier in this year, today, fucking school shooting in North Carolina, man, on the college campus. You know what I mean? A dude used to go there like some Chinese dude, type dude. Used to go to the school and whatever conflict he had or whatever was wrong with him, nigga went up there and shot one and killed one on faculty members. So you know, it's going. Everything is starting off early, bro. Everything's starting off early, man. You know the year.
I don't know if they trying to make this shit a race war or whatever they trying to do, bro. I don't know. I know a lot of little isolated incidents, you know, they turn into that. You know what I mean? Little fires turn into big wildfires. You already know.
You already got people don't like each other as it is already. You can feel the tension. Sometimes you walk down the block and feel the tension between them or between people. Like, yo, son, like, yo,
I mean, you feel it because they know they wasn't. You know, they know the area. They say, all right, take the new people that's moving in, right? They know they're not from the area. So right away, you already know their senses are up. You know, their defenses are up. I might have to defend myself. This is Brooklyn. You know, this is Manhattan or whatever. So, you know, their defenses up. For what, though? For what? Why are your defenses up? For what, though? For what? You know? Why you feel like you got to be on the offense? You know what I mean?
Never know, bro. You would never.
You get, like I said, you get little isolated cases, you know, little cases, people coming, hitting them, whatever, you know, whatever they're gonna do. But that ain't all around.
What part of the world that don't happen to everybody?
That happens everywhere.
Exactly. And that's what they take the narrative out like this shit is only happening to one group. This shit happened to old folks, black, old folks or whatever. Or whatever the situation it is, it happens.
All of that, exactly. Old folks, white folks, black folks, been happening to us so long, hey, it's regular to us. We'll look at it like,
that's
man,
the norm.
It didn't happen today. What's going on?
That's the norm.
That's the norm for us, exactly. You know what I mean? So I feel they just, you know, feeling what we felt, like I said, all these centuries, all these decades ago. Now you starting to feel what we always felt.
Yo, you know how many black folks? I see older people walk around a whole bunch of young kids and they clench their bags or they clench their purse. You know how many times be on the train and the bus and the black folk will clench their bag or move their shit to the other side and all that. Man,
I see it all the time, bro. I see it all the time.
That is the universal world. And I
see it all the time. I'm like, yo,
go through the projects, you go through the house, walking through your house and get mugged. Your grandma's got mugged, and your aunt got mugged, and your uncle or your cousin got mugged and shit like that. Like, yo, that shit been going on. You can't even walk through the P's with jewelry on. You understand? Like, yo, happens even worse because a lot of us don't make it out of those situations. A lot of us don't.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's what I say. It's no difference from each other. We all the same people, man. We bleed the same. We gonna die the same. All kind of
crime is gonna be everywhere. Just as long as you live, crime is gonna be somewhere around you. You're gonna see it somewhere around you. You're gonna see racism around you. You're gonna see hatred around you. You're gonna see all that. As long as you keep living, you're gonna keep seeing it.
I see what not in crime though. I don't see no black folks going up there shooting up no white folks, just going in there angry with no shit like that. I ain't never seen that crime. Somebody seen that crime, send that shit to me, and I will be gladly to post that up, bro. I ain't seen nobody. Only one person I seen who did that. And that was son that did his own defense, funny ass nigga. The Long Island shooter. What's this dude's name? This dude for the Long Island shooting on the train. That's the only one I seen that wigged out. And I don't know if he did that. He did his own defense. He said he ain't do it. I believe him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's the only shit that I really seen somebody of that kind of nature wild out on some shit like that, bro. Other than that, that's the nature of y'all doing, bro. This ain't no shit that we can say this is a coincidence. Niggas been doing that for years, brother, for years.
Exactly.
Now you got youngins that's doing it because majority of the people that I seen was going in these stores or was going to these places and shooting it up. They was young.
Yeah. Exactly.
Ain't none of them was like, yo, we a grown ass adult. Because the grown ass adult was like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna kill this person.
Yeah, then you shooting up other kids. You know you shooting up other little kids. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You try to make an example for the whole world to go know this, and you try to do it like how the Biggie and Tupac shit was, the East Coast and the West Coast. You try to have folks on folks going at it, bro, and you're trying hard because y'all promote on every news channel, bro. Every radio station we gotta hear about this, and then the big word inside of the Daily News and all that other shit is he was a racist. He said kill. He wanted to kill niggers. That's what's going to be the whole headline. So you're trying to get these people adapted to this shit, and I don't think in the cities it's going to work. But it's out there. It's out there. That shit will never go away, man. Never go away, bro. You can't
I me myself, bro. I don't consider cats niggas, man. I call cats niggas. I call them cats or whatever, dudes, bros, whatever. I don't call dudes niggas and all this and all that. Yo, I don't really know what a nigga is. I've been looking for the damn meaning for a minute. I've seen what they say the meaning is, but I really haven't seen, what it is.
Or what it do. What do
exactly
do?
I mean?
Like, yo, how do a nigga perform? How do a nigga talk? Like, yo, I thought nigga was just supposed to be one specific thing.
And like you said, it's the norm, and it's so normal. You even got our black sisters calling cats niggas. Oh, this nigga this nigga that, niggas this, niggas that. So it's like normal. You know what I mean? You ain't even your name. You ain't even the name your mother gave you.
I feel.
Oh, this nigga called me. This nigga want me to do this. This nigga can't do this. This nigga can't do that. This nigga can't do this. Nah.
I feel it's wrong to be saying that, but if that's something that we brought up and we was brought off,
we didn't bring that up. You already know where that came from.
Yeah, but
they took it and ran with it. We just accepted it.
Exactly, and made it as a joke. And see, this is what hurt people. If you don't, somebody trying to hurt your feelings and you flip that shit on them and turn it into a joke, making them look like a fucking fool, they don't understand it. So they like, oh nah, if they can do it, so then we can do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why everybody's so defensive.
It's just
when
different.
A white person call you that.
Nah, it's just different, bro.
White person call you that is normal. You accept it. White person call you that. Oh, it's offensive. Come on, bro. Which one is it?
It's different.
You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro.
It's different because until they get inside of their knowledge and walk around and call each other, yo, what up, honky, or what up, cracker, or what up, whatever, or whatever they want to call themselves and everything and all that other shit. And so I hear them, they kids and all of them calling each other that shit and all that, then that's offensive. You know what I mean?
If I call you anything other than the name that's God given to you or a nickname you betrayed upon from the street, you're wrong.
Yeah, if I got brothers and somebody's talking shit about, I could be talking shit about my brothers, but I'll be damned if somebody else be talking shit about them. You know what I mean? And it goes the same way. The same way. That's how I feel like.
You got, like I said, you got two names. You got your God-given government, and you got whatever street name that was given to you or you gave yourself. That's accepted upon you.
Yeah.
Anything else coming from anybody else, that's straight ass wrong. Don't even call me that.
Yeah.
Don't even call me that. That ain't me.
Yeah. But
you would accept that, then you get labeled as that.
So what if he was adopted and he was raised inside of your home and in the black home, would it be cool for him to say nigga?
No, it wouldn't be cool for
He
him.
was raised around?
You first have to find out that person's name.
But still, no. But if that's all he was raised around,
Nobody has crack on their back. Nobody has nigga on their back.
yo.
Find out the
But
person's name before you call them anything.
if he was
Say,
raised,
hey, that woman, that white woman, that black man.
if he was raised,
Excuse me, who's that? Oh, that black man, you just went down the block.
those
Who's
are
that?
colors.
That white
That's
woman
not-
went down the block. You know what I mean?
That's not a person, and that's not a person name. That's just a color. Black and white is a color.
Right.
It's not,
But you
it's
don't
not-
know their name, but you just describing the person. But you're not calling them out their name because you don't know the name to call them. The person. But you're not calling them out their name because you don't know the name to call them.
I know you ain't gonna that nigga right there. It's right there, boy.
You can be the same way you saying that nigga right there. You see, yo, that dude right there, that guy right there, the girl right there, that lady right there. You know what I mean? You do all that.
Yeah.
It's just like what you said earlier. It's the norm. So everybody accepts it. It's the norm.
It's the new norm.
Oh, look at that nigga right there. All right. Which one? There's a lot of them. Yeah. Where?
They ain't gonna never.
What you talking about?
They
Right
ain't
there,
gonna
right there with the red hat on. Yeah, all right. So now I'm gonna go with the one with the red hat on. All right.
Yeah, they're not gonna never take away all that racism.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
I wish people
Once you
would
accepted
understand.
it, that's how it started rocking out. You accepted it.
I wish people would understand we all the same people, man. You know what I mean? And we all make the same conscious moves. You know what I mean? Self-conscious, whatever kind. We all make those same moves. We all get up and think the same. We all eat. That's the same. We all put on our clothes, take a shower, brush our teeth.
No
That's
doubt.
all the same shit, man. So you know, if once that shit change and we all really start doing something different, then you could say, yo, we different human beings. But other than that,
You more or less got to get respect on board, man. If respect ain't on board, hey, like I said, respect is due to a dog. You know what I mean?
yo, it's just easy. It's just easy to me to see these dudes are just getting assault rifle, just killing up shit. I ain't against guns and none of that
I'm
shit.
never against guns, but I'm saying, you know, it all depends on what you're doing with them.
How y'all able just go and get assault rifles just that easy and don't have no background of hunting? But evidently you do, because that's what you did. You drove down in your car, however you made it over there, and you was going through looking for a place where some niggas is at. And you found them. So that was hunting. You found it, and when you found it, and you know what make you crazy? The dollar store had nothing but females in that bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Now the dollar store, if you want to go to like church shit, you want to go to church.
Yeah.
I want to meet a lady. Go to the dollar store. Go to the dollar store.
No doubt.
I don't see too many children.
Yeah, but anyway, you should be able to go, man. It don't matter, you know, how frequent we frequent the stores or whatever store it is, 99-cent store, dollar store. Yo, you should be able to go anywhere you want to go without getting shot. Straight ahead.
That's true. But yo, isn't this a part of a racist spot too? If out there, what is that? What the fuck that is in Florida? Yeah, ain't Florida. It's like crazy out there too, bro. It's like Dwayne Wade left Florida because he was like, yo, that's not a good place for you to be at, bro. He said he took his shit out of there and went to Atlanta.
Yeah.
He said a lot of them laws is changing. A whole lot of them shits. Every state is wilding out because ain't LA is like that too. They wilding out with the day laws and shit like that and everything. It's like, yo, it's getting ready to be straight shit against the people, bro. Like everybody can sit up.
You know, people gotta be more self-conscious. I think they should tighten up. I ain't gonna say on the gun thing, but the background checks, yeah, I think they could do a little bit more with that. You know what I mean? Background checks.
If you get your hands
Definitely do a little bit more with that.
it still wouldn't matter once you get your hands on it. If you got some devilish shit on your mind, you could be
Oh
playing that.
yeah, yeah.
It still wouldn't matter.
Like I said, you can't stop nothing from happening, but I feel, more in the background check on some, psych evaluation on who getting it, who gonna handle it, who it belong to, something like that. I mean, you can't choke it for what it's worth, because like you just said, anybody can get it anyway, out of the
Mm-hmm.
back of the trunk. You ain't
Mm-hmm.
necessarily got to go in the store and buy it. You know what I mean? But if the ones coming out the store, you know what I mean?
It's like uplifted peoples. Nigga got squad stickers on it. I'm like, why the fuck you got squad stickers
I mean,
on it?
that's like
Had nothing to
that's
do with
straight
black
played
people.
out,
Like,
man. That's straight swallow sticker, General Lee shit straight played out, man. That's just whack.
You had nothing doing no black
That
people.
shit is whack. You better off confronting the person you want to
We know they ain't
step
like
to, man,
that.
and
Like
do
that.
your thing.
They really have nothing. Like, yo, you just out there making statements, bro. And then, yo,
you talk about, that's crazy.
what was crazy is how you had the time and energy to call all of these people. Call the precinct or send the precinct letters. They said, I think call and then call the news people and told them about it, and then told your parents about it, and then all of this. It wasn't no red flag that nobody caught his ass.
He did all that. He did all that. He could have been looking for a damn job, man. You doing all that. You could have been looking for a job, bro.
And the black supermarket too. And one of them supermarkets.
Exactly. Come on, man. You could have been looking for a job. You doing all that.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
And then the suck ass part about you gonna kill yourself. So you really wanted to die. You was mad at yourself.
That was the real shit. That's what you were mad.
You ain't want to kill no black people. You wanted to kill yourself.
Exactly.
So the purpose of you killing black people means, I'm gonna die anyway. Because they're gonna shoot me. So you just want to die, by suicide by cop.
By suicide, yeah. But you did it to yourself.
You did it by your damn self. You know what I mean? You should have just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
Without killing up anybody. Take your punk ass self out. And that's what's wrong with a lot of them.
But you know what?
Go and do that shit.
You want to bring.
They really want some suicide shit. They need a, excuse to kill themselves. So, all right, I'm going to go kill some black people. If that's the case, why you go kill some Chinese people? Some white people, some Asians, some anybody.
Somebody, bro. Somebody.
You know what I mean? Come on. You don't need no incentive to kill your damn self. Go ahead and kill yourself. You already got the gun, put shit in your mouth and pull the trigger. That's it. What's all about? I'm not going to no damn Dollar Tree if I ain't going shopping.
Yo, they fuck around and hit him with the keyword. He got 2 keywords in his head. Dollar Tree. Once he heard Dollar Tree, he was watching the show. That shit Manchurian candidated his ass.
Oh, come on, you don't go to Dollar Tree for real, man. Come on, man.
It's time.
Why you ain't going no Home Depot and shit in the lumber section or the plant?
Yeah,
some section and some shit like that. Over here, yeah. Come on, man, you wildin', bro.
Hell yeah,
go and
bro.
Kill yourself, go somewhere else and do that shit. You ain't got to take nobody else out.
It's easy. It's easy. Oh, you know what? It's easy. Go start with a rival game. Oh, you know what?
There you go. There you go. Get your ass on the bus. Find you a nice spot out in Florida or Chicago or LA somewhere. Go fuck with a rival gang and they'll take you out for you. You good money. You good target practice right there.
That help you good, man.
Target practice right there. You know what I mean? You gotta go do all that, bro.
Yo, oh man. Yo, I had this morning I woke up, man, like this afternoon, man. I wasn't even asleep, man. The news came on, man. I heard allegedly suicide by death, man. Like I said, suicide by death, it's the same shit. Suicide by family. Suicide. I heard if I'm mistaken, you're not saying it right, or saying however. For a family of 4 got killed.
Mhm.
And I had, up in like Midtown too, 89th, 80 something street up there.
Okay.
Uh, father went over to the house to check him because they didn't get hear from him and shit like that. So it's a check-in, a family check-in. When they went there, police knocked down the door. Mother and father, and I think a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old baby found pronounced dead in the house from stab. And the my condolences to them, condolences to the family, however that went down. And they found like multiple knives in there and stuff like that. So they're trying to say maybe somebody did that in the house, but they still looking in to see it for the what's in it. I see man. Family go through some shit, and they're young, in their 40s, 43 and 40. People go through some shit, man. But when you going into finally murdering kids, man, and then murdering yourself and murdering your family, I think like whatever is going on and shit like that, they need to walk away, bro. Like, yo, fuck it, keep it pushing, bro. You know what I mean? Leave somebody or one or the other. If you can't even take care of your situation where you having kids, I don't know what was going on, how that happened, why that happened. But you got shit keep going on, like in the city, same shit. Hammer death, niggas beating niggas in the head with hammers, man. Families, man.
Getting all of that, man. All that, you getting all that now, man.
Back and forth, man. Like immediate family, man. I mean, you think like something is really going on in this world, man? Some shit is some really spirits like dancing around this motherfucker, man. Shit, kids, bro, like dancing around. Like if you're going to do that, you'd have left those kids inside that crib. This is the shit. Like what really draws a person to go that deep? This is the shit. To go and sit and murder people that can't even identify you, even if it was that way, or like I say, suicide, family suicide. You know what I mean? Like,
You've been getting a lot of that. You've been getting a lot of that lately too.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of family shit, man. Like, what is going on in the air, bro? Like, what's going on in the fucking water or something? Like, what's having shit going on like that? Like, now everybody becoming mentally challenged, mentally ill and shit like that. You got more crazy shit going on than anything. Probably niggas going to the doctor giving them the medicine and adding more shit in there. Something is going on, bro. Shit. Going on, man. Going on. I really feel that big spirit is going over. That cloud is sitting over people right now. Like, yo.
I guess a lot of people, they feeling a lot of despair. Like, I guess a lot of people, they probably see they're not gonna make it, or they didn't had enough. You know what I mean? They at the end of their rope, they didn't had enough. You can be poor people and rich people alike. It don't matter. You can have money too, and they still feel like that.
So you take the whole family just because something you want to do.
It got to be something a person want to do, because I don't feel like the whole family feels like that. Little kids, they just, they innocent. They innocent, so they ain't trying to hear that.
Yo, and it's like a family suicide. Yo, I still couldn't see that man or woman or whoever, because it was just those four that died. I couldn't see him stabbing himself, killing himself, and killing the kids.
Right, but you remember the girl some months ago in Coney Island when the kids drowned.
Yeah,
she's
but
walking along the beach, right? She's walking along the beach. What's that about?
Yeah, but she didn't kill herself. She had thoughts of killing herself, but what she did, all of that shit, that was a hard thing to come by. That had to been some real something.
Yeah, that's what I said. You had to injure your rope So you don't feel you feel that despair where you got to either get rid of your family and yourself too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cause on the real, that's a real big pill to swallow. Like, yo,
Yeah,
damn,
that
bro,
mental
like,
health, your mental
who
health
these
ain't no joke, bro. You know what I mean? When you there, like I said, it don't matter about you having money, not having money. You just have that depression.
yeah,
Once that depression hits you, anything can happen.
yeah, man.
You know? Anything can happen, and it's for the worst. Most of the time, it's for the worst.
But yo, how did he kill himself or herself? How did he kill himself? How
I
do you
guess,
know exactly to kill himself?
I guess you that.
How do you know, yo, like this was planned out? It sounds
Yeah,
planned
that's
out.
what I'm saying. It gotta be planned out. You just don't wake up in the morning. Well, I mean, you can. I don't know. You're not in those people's mind, but you can only speculate on what what's going down.
Yeah,
So if you killed your family, you that much remorseful. Like I can't live without them, so I'm going now too. Already did them, so hey, I might as well get it too.
yeah. I will have to hear the autopsy on that when if the news put that shit out there and report it and say how many times that person had been stabbed because that just seems mad to me. Anything is possible, but that just seems the wicked impossible. Like
Yeah.
storyline, like yo, oh, he just killed himself. Like, he killed himself. Storyline, like he killed his wife first, and then the little two kids probably was asleep. They didn't know nothing about none of that.
Right. That's what I said. Innocent victims. Yeah.
Now you had the balls to kill your wife. All right, that's easy. Even if it was all either way, your wife had the balls to kill the husband. That's easy. But then when walking to the kids and catching them, they all would spread it out. Some of them would spread it out. You ain't catch the drill like, oh shit, I just killed this person right here. Now I gotta go kill them with a knife. These were knives. Ain't no guns.
Yeah.
And then catch it off myself. That shit seems hard to me, like to really think about it, man. That shit really seems hard.
You got it out there, bro. I mean, it's stuff worse than that. Like I said, it got to be planned out, and even if it's not, you got to have that mental sense to carry it out.
Yeah. But that's how they talking about this shit now. Like, yeah. Too topless, bro. They talking about this shit now. Like,
I think it's scary.
Crazy. That's what's going on, bro. A lot of people is feeling it. A lot of people feeling it.
and a building, see? And they probably saying somebody came inside the building.
Yeah, that could have been that too.
If that was more believable. If that was dead person. They try to say black be expect a murder suicide. I wouldn't be able to believe too much of that. Like, how what the fuck he did that? Oh, she did that. What, they slit their wrists? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
You'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised on a lot of people with the mental health nowadays, bro. Like I said, you can't rule nothing out either. So, from what it's looking like, that's what it is, murder suicide. But like I said, everybody speculating because it could be something else. It don't necessarily have to be that's the way it played out.
You know, man, in fucking Midtown, you got that bread. You got
Exactly.
bread. You got
Yep.
You probably even paid about $1 million for that fucking apartment over there on 89th Street, 80-something Street. You know how they be doing. Them shits is expensive for them little hole in the wall looking type.
Yeah, no doubt.
So all 500,000 and better. Well, you could have moved down to Jersey or some shit, or moved out of town with it. But people like to be in the city. That's where the money at, where all that good shit was at. So they follow that. Well, I know, like, damn, son. Fuck, you poison. That shit sound like nigga to make sure everybody went to sleep to do that shit. I know once I heard that lady screaming, no noise in the building, nobody in here, nothing and all of that shit. That was some plant shit, bro. I'm saying, yo, son really did took his time out. Whoever did that shit took their time out to think. You know what? It happens, bro. It happens. Niggas die every day. You know what Ken said? It'll be all right. Niggas die every day, man.
You gotta stay prayed up, bro. You gotta stay prayed up, man. You gotta get some prayer on board. You can't do anything by yourself.
Sometimes it's hard to figure out a person and know who they is. You can know and think you know them for a million years and don't even know the other side. They might have a other devilish side in them.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody got that. Everybody got that. That's what I said. You know,
And that's what that was before.
you gotta have something bigger. You gotta have something bigger than you on board, bro.
That's what that. I know, yo, we about to get it. Yo, but you know what? Shit like that be about money. Yo, once you get a divorce, you know, I'm about to do everything I worked hard for and shit like that. I gotta give you half, and then you taking these kids from me and all of that other stuff right there. Like, yo, nah, that could have been that too.
Yeah, it could have been that.
I mean, jealous raid, love raid.
Could have been all that. You know what I mean? Could have been all that. You never know.
Well,
You never know.
what it is, time is on the hands. When you go, you ready to go, Bob? When you ready for it, God will call you. What he expecting, he will call you, man.
All right.
So that he had to call some little kids, man. You know, like I say, that could have been. They just came in that crib and found those little kids right there, left them sleeping and did what you did. You know, because those little kids wouldn't be able to tell. It was a 1-year-old and it's a 3-year-old. You know what I'm saying? They gone. I don't think they would have too much recollection of what was going on. I don't think they would have. That's crazy, man. You could have went to. You should have had dropped them off at a family crib or something before you did that shit. Don't work.
Drop them off in church somewhere or something.
Word, man. You know, evidently somebody did something really bad.
Okay.
Maybe to piss these people off or piss themselves off, bro. Shit.
Yo, remember back in the day when you ain't want your kid or the chicks ain't want their kid, they drop them off in front of the church. They don't even do that. They like kill them and throw them in the garbage.
That shit just happened. I think that shit was in Queens too. A young female dropped the baby off in the fire department. But she did it wrongfully. So they looking for the mother, and none of them really wrong with the baby and shit like that. Not bad, but they looking for the parent who dropped it off and shit like that. Yo, that shit just seems mad weird to me. Like you can go drop them off at the nearest fire department. You could drop them off.
I mean, you could put the kid up for adoption if you don't want the kid, man.
You could go drop it.
You don't want babies, yeah.
Even if that, I know you got family members that you could go and drop them babies off.
Yeah, all of that. All of that.
If you tell, you know, you got greedy family members, they don't want no free babies in their crib. If you go and say, yo, this is just seed, yo, go take and file the paperwork and go and get all of this and everything, yeah, them people is taking it. They're taking the kid and shit. Like, you could drop them off at the family members. See who's thirsty. A lot of them motherfuckers. Oh, I want the baby. You can give it to me. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Shit like that, man. But then, you know, some young girls hid their pregnancy from their parents and shit like that. Or some females.
Yeah, they go have them on the low. Yeah, they go have them on the low.
You know, like, that's the killing, bro. That's the fucked up part about that, man. And then, whoa, you living in the last, bro. You can feel it in the last because you start to feel more emotional and see more shit at what it's worth now. Before you ain't, that's just news. You be looking like, that's just news. Now you like, nah, son, that shit is home.
Yeah, it's more sensitive to you now, because the average person got kids, they start to feel, you know, kind of like put yourself in the category of that mother, that father, or whoever. You start to relate to what it is.
Yeah, that's home, bro. Like kids, bro. Like, what I mean? You played around, bro. Like you went to kids, man. You went to kids. So you and your wife, you and your husband, y'all, man. That's y'all niggas. Yeah, you got a lot of white females we want to choke niggas. You got a lot of niggas we want to choke. It's like go both ways. I'm gonna spring your ass. Like that. Well, fuck
You already know. You already know. You wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world.
Nothing in the world, bro. Like but people go through they ups and downs. Like but certain people is too young to have those kind of problems. I feel like any kind of relationship problems, it's like I feel like for old, like when you about to go out, you about to turn in your grave. You know what I mean? You're about to go out. You don't want people to see you going out. So relationship problem. When you young, you should have no relationship problems because your problem is not stamped down, pulled down.
Exactly. That's like minuscule. That's like your little battle, your testing ground. That's like your proving ground.
Yeah.
Once you can get over that little hump, you go to the next one. You go to the next one. You know what I mean? They can't get over little things. You know what I mean? Little things is irrelevant. They can't get past little things.
Yeah.
So if you can't get past little things, what you gonna do with the big stuff?
Now your ass was been going for years and you old with this shit. You get tired.
Right? There you go.
So
you're a veteran. You're a veteran.
So shit like that. So when you're young, you're like, oh the fuck.
Hey, you already know. Get out. I don't need you anyway.
Yeah, type you're young and shit like that. When you old, you settle in. That's when your mind settled in, and you start the life shit more.
You gotta be able to agree to disagree. Once you get in that middle, great.
Facts.
Meet in the middle, you good. Meet in the middle, good. You go that way, I go that way. We meet in the middle. It's good.
Niggas think it's easy, like to get the center. You know what I mean? Get in the center. Nah, yeah, that shit comes with time, man. It comes with
a little patience. You know what I mean? They got no patience. Yo, once you got a little respect, a little patience, you can get through anything.
Yeah.
Respect, a little patience, you straight.
Nothing but love for you. Say I got nothing but love for you. You know what I mean? We about to wake up. I got some good coming up. Y'all got some shows coming up too, man. Y'all just look out, man. What is it? Friday? What is today? Tuesday.
Monday, bro. Monday.
Yeah, I put my brain all over the fucking place. I was like, what's that? Oh yeah, Wednesday and shit like that.
You gonna even feel the weekend?
Yo, Tom don't be feeling like that to you, though, man.
Yeah, man. It's like you're in a little time warp.
Yo, they gotta get it. They gotta hurry up and get rid of this calendar shit. Get rid of this whatever time shit. Yeah, time. Yeah, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? You're supposed to know it down. They gotta get rid of this shit because that shit is already getting rid out of my mind too. You know what it is? You know what I mean? Yo, the fucking daytime don't even look like the daytime anymore. Shit like the afternoon. 2 in the morning come up like you in the afternoon still.
All right. Be like, yo, what time is
it? Right? Yo, you oversleep.
7 at night, 7 in the morning.
Yo, I be up more late than like the morning time. The morning time I get my what's name, but I'm like a 45-minute rest. That's all I need. Give me 45 minutes, and I'm good. I'm back energized and shit like that. As long as I close my eyes, shit, I'll be up. Yo, like the time don't even be seen in the time. This shit changed. We in a pattern, man. We in a different ass pattern, baby.
Word up.
Yo, I won't give up, man. Much love, man. To my dog, my dude, Top Dog. I want to give a shout out to, once again, Top Dog, CL. You know, who else is up here on there with us, man?
Yes,
More people. The end. My nigga Drew. Yo, Drew. We'll give a shout out to Drew. I will give a shout out to everybody who's up here. Much love, man. Much respect. I will be back up here Wednesday.
Not your poppy.
Not your poppy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Brock, man. Shout out to Jay. Man, I love y'all, man.
Jay the face.
Still up in here with me, man. We gonna be up on here on Wednesday though. I'll fuck around and do something Tuesday, man. I like to be doing, man. Shout out to the 100 episode I did of this year. Last year I did mad at them. Last year I was on 2 shows last year. I was on Brooklyn of the Brown Table, and I was also on Ain't Nothing Funny and shit like that. Well, I did like over 100 on there too. So you know what I mean? Good working, man. I'm gonna keep on working, man, and keep doing what I'm doing, man.
Yes, sir.
Following, man. Who gives a fuck? You heard? But you heard? But Ain't Nothing Funny. I am Alamo the Prez, and no, I did not have no sex relationships with no porn star. What is it?
Brown Table, Big Mike, and no, I wasn't the vice president to that porn star.
Well, we're gonna catch y'all later, man. Wednesday or tomorrow.
All right.